Okay, I recently made a Lego motor and a Lego battery box. Now I need a switch so I can connect them together and activate and deactivate the motor. Starting with one of these, and one of those, and one of those over here, and then a couple of those. And then I'm going to make this thing here. This will all make sense in a minute. Very nice, very nice. And stick that through the middle hole. And then finish the other side with one of these. Alright, now I've got this. And that's obviously going to be the switch part. And this is going to be a switch that'll go one direction and then reverse the motor to do the other direction and off. Now we have to connect the wire. Okay, I found some wire laying around. I'm going to need 4 pieces about that length-ish. And strip about half the plastic off. There we go. To expose the copper. Now take your wire and hook it in the second to last hole, and then start wrapping it around figure 8 style. This will make sense in mere moments. So it starts in there, comes out around, back through and out, and then you take it around, back around the back and through the hole again, and pull it tight each time. And then back around and through. Make sure your wire is wrapped around a few times. This is kind of the minimum. It'd be better to have like 3 or 4 layers there. But anyway, take your other end. And you know how there's a hole space left in here? The wire is going to go in and out through the side. You might have to dismantle a little bit to get it in there. Just like that. And now we're going to do the same thing on this end, and it's going to go and come out the same hole. It could go out the other side too, but I'm going to put them both there for convenience. There, we've got our wires on this side and on this side. There are 2 wires coming out the side there. Now for the next part, I forgot. We need to raise this up a little bit. Okay, I didn't forget. I'm kind of making this up as I go. Shh. So, raise up both of those sides. Oh, get back here. Now take one of our other wires with the end stripped, and we're going to wrap it around this end part a bunch of times. Or maybe only 2 times if you only have a short wire like me. And then make sure your wire is coming out the other side, and it's going to go in through the end over here. And we're going to do the same thing at this end, hopefully leave a little bit of wire hanging off the end to attach something else to. So that's wrapped around there, goes down the side, across, and wrapped around here with a little bit sticking out. Now make sure this wire is a little bit snug, because when your switch closes with the extra wires there, you don't want it to press your pieces apart. So your wire adds a little bit of tension in there. And now we're going to do the same thing with a wire here that goes along and wraps here too. There and here. Opposite corners. So your thing should look like this. And it might be a little bit stiff moving, but that's good because it'll stay in position then. Now these 2 wires can go to the batteries, and these 2 wires can go to the motor. And then when you switch it, you'll turn the motor on one direction, switch it the other way, turn the motor on in the other direction. And you can see the little wires are contacting with those other ones, aren't they? Isn't that exciting? Very, very exciting, very exciting. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, the switch fits right on top of my battery box. It's almost like I planned it. Okay, there's my battery wires attached there, coming from a battery box. And now I just have to hook a motor onto those two wires. Now make sure you don't touch your two wires together, because that will melt things. It's actually kind of good to get some electrical tape and wrap those. Not together. Don't wrap them together. Wrap them individually so they don't touch each other. Of course, I just jammed them in holes so they wouldn't touch each other. Okay, and there's the motor connected on the two ends. Now make sure you don't put anything across here, because you can squeeze this to get it to lock into position more easily. Oh, and look, the motor works. Isn't that exciting? Ooh, and if you listen close, you can tell it's spinning different directions. Watch. Ooh. Hey, look what I made! Look what I made! Check it out, turn the switch. Your hands are full of apples. That top part. Keep pushing. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, switch it the other way. Ooh, very exciting stuff. I know, you're so impressed.
That's awesome.
Ooh, now I've got a power system to build all kinds of things. Things like machines and stuff.